Howdy, y'all. So it never really occurred to me until I stripped the paint off of this model and I looked at it in bare gray. And it really it struck me a bit. And obviously, I'm no expert, but just a little history I do know about this. Obviously, EMD was General Motors. And if you think about the era that this was designed, and I'm not talking about specifically GP40, but that GP cab is pretty consistent in several models. And I think it dates back to about the early 60s. So it had to be designed in the 50s, late 50s. And if you think about what cars look like, and just about everything else, but specifically cars, because obviously General Motors was designing cars as well, versus what this looks like. This looks a lot more modern than where cars were at that point. And it's kind of interesting because if you think about it, had it been designed by a car designer, it would have reflected the look of the era. But it doesn't. And to me, it just looks like it was designed by an electrical engineer. I mean, it looks like an electrical box. I mean, it looks like every fuse box, panel, even the lights, the angles that all the windows and doors are cut at, those rounded edges. I mean, it looks like an electrical unit. And it's kind of funny. It just looks like an electrical panel to me. But yet, it's beautiful. I've been looking at these my whole life. And they're one of my favorite locomotives. And I love the look of them. But it's just interesting to think about the dichotomy of that. Anyway, have a good night, y'all.